With the departure of our forces underway, we are entering a new phase in our partnership with Afghanistan. Our objectives for this new phase are to first safely withdraw our remaining forces while leaving Afghan forces in the best position possible to defend themselves. 2, promote a political settlement that ends Afghanistan's long war and oppose the imposition of a government by force. 3, prevent Afghanistan from becoming a platform for terrorists threatening the United States and our allies. 4, and promote regional cooperation, including connectivity, trade, and economic development to shift the country to a peacetime mindset and give the region a stake in Afghanistan's success. To advance these objectives, we are building international support for a political settlement that would have broad support in Afghanistan. 2, encouraging unity among Afghan leaders on the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan side. 3, sustaining military, political, and economic support for the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. 4, incentivizing the Taliban to reduce violence, accelerate negotiations for a political settlement, and agree to a comprehensive and permanent ceasefire. 5, strengthening our cooperation against terrorism with countries in the region through enhanced monitoring and response capabilities. And 6, promoting economic connectivity, trade and development between Central Asia, Afghanistan, and South Asia. Mr. Chairman, the Taliban face a fundamental choice between 2 very different futures. They can embrace a negotiated path to peace, make the transition from a violent insurgency to a political movement, and be part of a nation that enjoys respect in the global community. But if they pursue a military takeover, they will face isolation, regional and international opposition, sanctions, and our allies' support for Afghan security forces will continue. We appreciate Qatar's hosting of inter-Afghan negotiations. We are working closely with the United Nations to enhance its role, which is important one due to its experience and expertise on matters such as ceasefire and process design. We welcome the United Nations, Turkey's, and Qatar's willingness to co-convene a high-level negotiations in Istanbul. The parties need to agree to a date as soon as possible, and we expect them to come prepared with concrete proposals. The opportunities are in place. The international will to assist is robust, and both Afghan government leaders and the Taliban need to do their part to ensure this historic moment is not lost. Pakistan has an important role to play. We remain in close touch with Pakistan's leaders, pressing them to exercise their considerable leverage over the Taliban to reduce violence and support a negotiated settlement. I believe Pakistan understands that the protracted war in Afghanistan is not in its interest. As you know, we have already begun the process of withdrawing our forces in close coordination with our NATO allies and partners. The withdrawal so far has taken place without major incident, and we expect this to continue. However, we are prepared to respond forcefully if attacked, and I've made this clear. We are working with our regional and international partners who all have a stake in a peaceful and prosperous Afghanistan. We recently had productive meetings with Russia, China, and Pakistan, and separately with our European allies, and released powerful joint statements calling on the 2 Afghan sides to reduce violence and engage seriously in negotiations, and on the Taliban not to pursue a spring offensive. All our partners have made clear that a peaceful Afghan nation resulting from negotiations and compromise and not from force can count on material assistance, support, and mutually beneficial relationship. With the support of Congress, we are committed to maintaining substantial security assistance through the Afghan Security Force Fund. Our NATO allies and partners are likewise committed to stand with Afghanistan, its people and its institutions, and in promoting security. We have heard justifiable concerns regarding the safety of the thousands of Afghans, and I heard it today, who have worked with our diplomats and soldiers over the past 20 years. As Secretary Blinken has made it clear, we are working hard to ensure that we have expedited considerations for those at risk. At the same time, we must not assume the inevitability of a worst-case outcome. Our goal should be an Afghanistan in which all the country's people can live in peace and security. Ideally, Afghans who have acquired education, skills, and international experience will form the backbone of a new economy and prosperity for a peaceful Afghanistan. Strong measures must be taken to ensure that the value of these individuals is recognized and that retaliatory acts are forsworn. This will be an integral and essential part of the peace talks and of our own discussions with the Taliban.
Hey guys, did you know we have a podcast called WJ Live?
The Western Journal's mission is to equip readers with the truth, and that's the same mission we have on WJ Live.
You'll hear from writers, editors, and special guests on the most important topics of the day.
You can catch us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific, right here at youtube.com/WJ Live.
While you're there, help us out by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. See you there.